Chrissy.
And I'm Sarah, and
welcome
to the Winchester Family Reunion. The podcast where we get together for a look back at the first season of Supernatural 20 years later. Chrissy!
Hi, Sarah!
Hi, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm so glad. I'm exhausted, but I'm excited to be here to talk with you.
To do a little chitty chat?
Do a little chitty chat here about a really kind of interesting episode. I feel like it's probably one of those episodes that gets lost in the cracks a little bit because it's so immediately like is part of this monster of the week thing that Supernatural loves so much. It's not like lore heavy, but it's still really good.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. They're validating my opinion. I love you so much.
You're welcome. We should tell everyone what episode we are doing today.
That's true. Go for it.
We are doing Wendigo.
Wendigo.
So it's episode 2, season 1. It is written by Eric Kripke, and it was directed by David Nutter.
We love him. We love those guys.
We love those guys.
Yeah. And it was a good time. But yeah, this podcast, we should also just kind of do a little introduction of 2, right? I guess.
Sure.
This is number 2 of this brand new adventure that we're embarking on together as BFFs through the years. And we just kind of do a look back, as the, opening line says, the last 20 years of Supernatural, having aired now 20 years ago this year. Insane. And just kind of go beat through beat with the everything that happens in each episode and kind of go back and look at it, especially for me who hasn't rewatched a lot of this in forever.
I will be honest, when I do my little rewatches, that's a better word, of season 1, this episode is not usually on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Season 1, I do end up usually just kind of picking various episodes and just rewatching those.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not one that I've rewatched a lot.
It is funny. I was talking about this with someone the other day. It is always that thing when you watch a show and people are like, okay, but the first couple episodes are not as good, or you got to watch at least one season until it gets good. And that is annoying, I will admit. But sometimes it's true.
Yeah.
I don't think this is necessarily a bad episode. I would say far from it. I think it's a great episode. But it is definitely like one of those ones where you can tell they're still just trying to get their footing.
True. Very true. So what was your rating before you watched the episode? Like, what do you think
From
your
what I
rating was?
remember. Let's see. From what I remember, I would probably give this one like something solid, maybe like a 7, where we're talking like not incredible, but like not bad either. We're not talking like Bugs level or anything. Look. Bugs get so much hate, and I feel bad for saying that, but
we'll get to Bugs.
Get to Bugs.
And I'll have a lot to say about Bugs. My rating before I watched it was a 6 out of 10. It's not my favorite episode, but from what I remembered, there's some cute Dean moments, and that will always
agree
raise the score. I mean, let's be honest.
Yes. Agree.
So 7, 6. Okay. Those aren't terrible.
No. I would say
better than average.
Pretty better than average. Better than I would probably give a lot. A better rating than I would give a lot of the later season episodes, if I'm being honest, which we don't have to talk about.
We're gonna get there, right?
We can talk about that. Yes.
So let's go into the episode now. Really quickly, do you watch the recaps?
Ooh, Ooh, that's a good question. Did I even watch it for this one? I think I did. Only just because it's funny to hear them with such high voices. I just love it.
So tiny.
It's so they're tiny. They're as the internet says, just 3 apples tall. They're so sweet, so cute.
I know for normally when I'm doing like a normal rewatch, I don't. But I'm going to for this because I feel like sometimes they're really funny.
They are funny, and then, of course, they also highlight the things, like every recap does whenever you're watching a show. They're like, remember this one thing that was said in 3 episodes ago? Well, it's coming back now.
You're going to need to know about it.
You're going to need to know about it. So, I mean, obviously, there's only 1 episode of recap to pull from, but, you know, they hit all the beats that need to be.
I did mention about how this was actually pretty lame. And it was just a lot of text and a lot of slow motion. And I was like, what is... Okay. You could have just not.
Could have just not at that point. I don't remember the slow-mo. Why do I not remember the slow-mo?
I don't know. It was
I don't know.
Hilarious. Like, slow. And you're like, why are you...
Slight tangent. When has slow-mo ever been good? I feel like... Not even in Supernatural. I feel like in any movie, I'm like, has slow-mo ever been used in a way that is, like, effective and good?
I think maybe a movie?
I'm sure there's gotta be.
Does anyone know of a movie? My brain is drawing a blank, but...
I know.
I think there might be, like, 1 or 2 times in the history of ever that you were like, that made it a million times better for it to be slow-mo. They're going to do slow-mo in the next episode. In Dead in the Water.
Huh. Okay. I don't remember, but sure.
It just popped in my head. You'll see it. I'll remember.
Perfect. All right. Well, with that, let's go watch the episode.
Okay.
Okay, we are back, having watched Wendigo. Chrissy, immediate thoughts out of the gate. What are you thinking?
It's a lot better than I remember.
Agree. There is so much stuff in here, just like even facial expressions, that I was just like, oh my God, I'm just having a great time.
Yes.
I love this.
It's a lot better. It's a really good kickoff of Monster of the Week.
Agreed. Oh my God. And I feel like too, I mean, Monster of the Week Supernatural was not the first show to do this. Obviously there was X-Files, there was Star Trek even, that I'm sure had like some kind of, you know, way of doing that on that show too. But the way that they kick it off here is so good. It's like, no, we're setting up the kind of the beats that we're going to be doing when we do these kinds of episodes. Like, we learn about the thing that happened, who dies, the creature, the family who's grieving and upset and scared and sad, and them having to go research. And yeah, it just sets up all these really fun story beats, and I love it.
Agreed. It was a good time. All right.
It's a good time.
Opening.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, sorry. I was going to say, I guess I did watch the previously, because my very first note says, the first previously on, the music is so dramatic.
It was really
so dramatic. Like, unnecessarily dramatic.
Yeah, they really got into that first recap.
Yeah.
Of, like, and the text and the slow-mo and the dun dun, like, where you're like, okay, relax.
It's like, we get it, but maybe don't go that hard.
Calm down a smidgen.
Calm down.
It's all moody.
It's so moody. Yes, 100%.
Okay, and then, so first shot, opening kill, right? My first thought that I thought was hilarious is that they're in tents in the middle of the woods, and they're playing Nintendo DS, and they have a
Oh my God.
satellite phone on a BlackBerry. They're making a video and sending it, and it's on day 6. How did... Okay, if you are a youngin', I'm going to let you know that in 2004, your phone died immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Even a BlackBerry, which had a fairly good battery from what I remember, a day.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you were turning it on, making the video, and sending it. But you're making a video. That would immediately murder.
Oh, man. Deplete.
And you're in the middle of nowhere on day... I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. Because if that's day 6, maybe they got tired of hiking and camping by that time and they didn't want each other's company. And they hadn't played their Nintendos before and this was the first day.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But they're boys.
They're boys. They're going to be playing their Nintendos. That's just what boys do.
On their Nintendos.
On their Nintendos.
But I was like, the first thing I thought was, I don't remember portable chargers being a thing.
Huh. No.
I mean,
yeah, you're right.
They're prevalent now. But portable chargers weren't like a... You didn't, like, worry about that? Like... I don't know.
No, you would have to have like a power supply that you would like plug into your car and then like plug that in from your car. I don't know.
Yeah, but they backpacked out there. I don't know. It was.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
They wouldn't have had a car.
I'm gonna poke so many holes in this episode.
I did also. One of my notes was BlackBerry phone LOL, just because it just shows the age of this and just I mean in future episodes too I do remember the flip phone. I mean to see the technology evolve with this
has a BlackBerry for a lot of the first season.
That's true. Yep. So good.
Because that's how you could text better. Guys,
that
you
is
have
true.
No idea. If you're a youngin', it was terrible. Phones and texting.
It was a wild time.
Other thing that I literally same opening kill. Who takes a leak right out of the tent? Who
yeah,
opens
that's not
the
very
tent,
much like distance.
takes a step by a tree and takes a leak. I have been camping. You walk a little... I mean, maybe because I don't have man parts, and also I'm a girl, and I don't want the whole campsite to smell like piss. So I'm going to walk away a little bit. But it just... I was like, seriously, you're just going to walk out right there and take a piss? Gross.
It's boys for you, man.
Boys
I don't know.
are gross.
Kind of gross.
Go out there, peeing, playing on your Nintendo, don't wash your hands.
Maybe that's where the Wendigo got him. Because he was like, ew, you're so unsanitary.
That Wendigo was like, not in my forest, bitch.
Not in my forest. Do you have hand sanitizer?
No.
Fucking disgusting.
And you're dying.
And you're done.
Literally right now.
R.I.P.
Also, that is Corey Monteith.
Yep.
Is that how you say his
last
last
name? I did note
name?
that. I thought it was Monteith, but I have no clue because I've never watched Glee. So
I've never watched Glee either.
Sorry.
I do remember everyone freaking out.
I also remember that, yeah. And poor guy, yes, yeah. He unfortunately passed away. I think like 10 years ago already. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, very, very sad.
But that's a little snippet.
Little cameo.
Yeah.
I also had a note. My note said, puka shell necklace LMAO. Again, something from the times where we're wearing our puka shell necklace.
You were. I had a puka shell necklace. I can't even make fun of it.
No, look, it was 2005. Look, that was just.
I am 90% sure I have a picture with Jared wearing a puka shell necklace at a con.
Hell yeah. And he would have probably been like, cool. It's cool puka shell.
I'm sure that his first thought was cool.
Cool. You know it.
And then again, weird gore.
Weird gore.
Weird splatter.
Yeah. Do you think better than, I know you had your gripes with the gore in the car in the first episode, but what do you think about this one? Any better?
No.
As our resident horror gore expert.
No, it's terrible. I think all through at least the first season, whenever they do a blood splatter, it's just a goo splatter.
A goo splatter. Interesting.
And I always hate it because I'm just like, how did that happen? It doesn't make any sense.
It's very, I mean, I don't know. Because I feel like the line between horror and camp is it's very close.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know, in watching campy kind of things, if that would be more like a camp, or is it just too outlandish to even, I don't know.
It would be more towards the camp, but also just terrible.
Just poorly, kind of just more poorly done.
Correct.
Okay.
Because usually, like, if someone's like ripping into someone, because that's what you're assuming is happening, like with the Wendigo, and is that they're ripping into them and blood's gonna go, and maybe viscera and whatever. But it's not like Jello.
It is kind of like melted Jello.
It's like coagulated goo, and I don't. Unless horror movies are wrong.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe the horror movies all got it wrong. Mr. Eric Kripke's like, no, hang on a second.
No, I know.
What if?
Not to bring too much of my personal life into this, but I've seen enough pictures of accidents. And not like in a creepy way, it's part of my job.
Just say blanket medical field. Like
blanket medical field.
Yeah.
Correct. I've seen enough. It doesn't look like goo. If it looks like goo, it's been there for a really long time. Anyway, sorry.
I would trust you. I would trust you with that.
As everyone should. I'm very trustworthy.
You are so trustworthy. So smart.
So smart.
So smart. We love you. So from there, we don't see the result of what happens with the Wendigo coming into the tent, just kind of scaring this poor boy, man, teenager, young adult, whatever.
No.
In his tent.
He's one of those.
One of those. But we see it just cuts away. I like that. Because I did forget that he survived. Spoiler. I did not remember that. I was like, we hate that. We hate that. The poor brother died. All he was doing was checking in with his sister, and you know.
Well, he's not the one who pissed outside, so
you know what? He's not a piss boy outside in the woods.
So he lives for now.
So then, we do the hammer clang jump. And then, who do we see? But Mr. Sam Winchester, looking very sad, as one does when you are walking through a cemetery carrying flowers to your girlfriend's grave. So, fair on him.
Fair on him. I also, the note that I have is that Jared looks like a baby while crying.
He looks
at the
like
grave.
A child. And that is not detrimental in any way. I love his face in season 1. He has such a good face for all the stuff that happens in season 1.
Yes.
Perfect.
And I wrote, and not like a wah baby, like a literal child. He looks like a literal, like a teenager.
He looks so sad.
Poor guy.
And I love it. I did write the hand grab at the grave is terrifying. I did forget about that, I think. I can't remember, but I think that was really well done. And it's very jump scary, obviously, because then you realize that it's a dream and he's in the car and he's driving with Dean.
And it is an homage to a horror movie.
Ah, right.
To Carrie.
Carrie, yes.
And the hand comes out.
Love that. Yes.
And there we are in the car with Foreigner playing.
So good.
And look, it's a heart-to-heart in the car. The beginnings. We haven't gotten full heart-to-hearts yet.
Yeah.
But we've got a little beginning of one.
Where the door is starting to creak open just a little bit. Mm-hmm. But poor Sam. And it is so funny to, you watch all the later seasons, and it's always, usually, it's almost always Sam who is trying so hard to get Dean to talk about his feelings and stuff like that, or Dean being irrationally angry at XYZ.
Yes.
Sometimes. I would say the majority more than Sam, but there are obviously occasions where that is the opposite. But in this, it is so... I love how... bitchy is not the right word, but like obstinate and just cranky Sam is. And I love it.
Throughout this whole episode. There are, I'm not gonna lie, parts later on where I was like, God damn it. Fucking Sam... quit being a little bitch, baby, and just fucking... You're driving me crazy. You're being a teenager, and I'm...
And then you're like, oh, yeah, but his girlfriend died. Ugh, annoying. Yeah, so they're driving along. He's not really wanting to talk. They're just trying to get to the coordinates that they think that their father left them. So that takes them to Colorado, and they go into a ranger station. And then I think, is this my favorite line from the episode? It's one of my favorites. There's a lot of really good lines, but it's such a non sequitur. It's just out of nowhere. And what does Dean say? But
he says,
dude, check out the size of this freaking bear. And I'm like,
the way he says it too, because he goes, dude, check out the size of this freaking bear.
It's like this astonishment, shock, like all rolled into one. I mean, once again, Jensen just being the best at conveying this. Like, it's so good.
But also, when you think about it, he has ran into terrifying monsters. And the awe of which he says, dude, look at the size of that freaking bear.
Like, this is a thing that is shocking. Yes, that is true after seeing, like, all the things that he's seen. Yeah, it's like, that it's really got to be a big bear.
And I wrote his face, it makes me laugh every time, because he's just like,
I wrote about his face, too. But I think what I wrote when I commented on about his face, it was when he was talking with the ranger. Oh, wait. Maybe that was the second part. But because I wrote Jensen's face when talking to the ranger, LOL, so good. But now I can't remember the specifics of why, because there was also that one part where he looked so hot. But I can't remember if it was then or at a later point. But anyway, he's got a good face.
He does have a good face.
I don't need to tell you this.
No. I should have wrote exactly what Sam said, but all I have in here is, I mean, it's a nature hike, Sam. What is a nature hike if not that? So he said something weird about it being like a nature hike. I think he goes, it's not going to be just a nature hike. And yeah, it is.
Kind of is, man. We're out in nature.
You're in nature and it's a hike. So what is it? I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
Also, I love that with the ranger, how Dean is getting all that information just by playing along. Yes. And I think your face he makes is when he goes, yes.
That's what it was.
Because he goes, yes. Are you Haley's
cousin or
whatever?
Yeah,
and
sibling,
he goes,
yeah.
Yes.
Ugh. It's just the little nuances like that, both it being written that way and Jensen conveying it that way, like, it's so good.
It's so good. And
I love it.
The way he's getting that information by playing along, it's so fun and it's so smart. And, like, figuring out that something was going on and following the leads to figure out what he's walking into before just diving in. John, that fuckface, really taught him well. You know what I mean? To be like, play along, use, like, your gifts, just go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. If Dean was a D&D character, he would have a very high charisma modifier, I would say, because
1,000,000%.
He knows how to sweet talk information or just be a part of the convo.
He's got that 16
Oh, man.
Charisma.
Easy.
He's dumped other stats to
100%. 100%.
to get that charisma as high as he can.
We gotta write a D&D sheet for Dean. What would he be? And Sam.
I bet there's one online.
There has to be. After 20 years, come on.
There's definitely someone
Gotta
is.
be.
Is there even like a supernatural role-playing game? I don't even know that.
I believe there is. I think this came out maybe like 10 years ago or something. So I think so. I'd have to look that up.
Do you want to play it one day?
I super do. Very much so.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay.
Yeah. So we then move to
real quick.
Well, did you have anything else? Yeah, please. At the ranger station.
Sam is also being like a little bitch.
He is.
Outside, all like, why do we have to save people? Let's find Dad.
Yes.
Like, why are we even like checking stuff out? It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with us. Obviously, it does. And that's why Dean's like, cool. Yeah, it probably does. So even if it doesn't, maybe we should fucking figure out
like,
before we
relax about it.
Walk into this place with a whole bunch of giant freaking bears.
Yeah.
And the line, when are you all shoot first, ask questions later? And Sam's like, since now.
Since now. Yeah, he is the epitome of a younger brother, I would feel. Or younger sibling, I would say. I'm not a younger sibling, so I can't relate, but, you know.
Listen, I am the younger sibling. And I am sassy, but I don't know that I've ever been that sassy with my sister when she's asked an actual question like that. I'm not like, since now. Sorry.
He's yeah, that's, I mean, I guess when you have such a short amount of time to display indignance and being upset, like, you know, gotta take little shortcuts like that.
But I literally wrote, like, I get you're traumatized, but, like, calm down.
Calm down. We get it. So from there we go to, they do some, let me think, they do research. They find one of the survivors who had been
That's not yet.
What's before that?
Where did they go find Haley?
Oh, because I had a note. Oh, maybe this was before. Okay, I may have written it later. So yes, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
So we go to the Haley's place. I had written a note here that I knew a Haley Collins. So when I heard that name, I still know her. She still exists. It's just not her name anymore because she got married. But the fact that, like, I know Haley Collins. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Congratulate me.
Oh my god. Do you, like, try to get her autograph and, like,
I should.
You should.
Be like, I have a friend.
I have a friend. Her name's Haley Collins. It's
Haley
the girl's
Collins.
name.
God, that's so cool.
It's not the same girl, but you don't even know. Like,
you don't even know.
She's so cool. She has the same name.
Oh my god, so neat.
You're so lucky.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. But yes, they meet the sister Haley Collins, the brother, younger brother, who is Alden Ehrenreich. I think I'm saying that name correctly. Who has been in now many things. He was Han Solo in Solo.
How did I fucking not know that?
Yeah. Because the whole time I was like, wait, who is this kid again? I totally forget who he is. But he's been in a ton of stuff. So he was Han Solo in Solo. He was in Oppenheimer. I love Oppenheimer. I mean, he's in the new Marvel Ironheart too. Like,
holy shit.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of stuff. So good for him. There's a lot of Supernatural alum who have gone on to do amazing things. So
that's
good for
true.
him.
But oh my god, Han Solo?
Yeah,
is in Supernatural?
I know.
That's amazing.
Kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
I also love that this was the start of the IDs.
Yes.
Showing the IDs. Very good. We love that.
Yes, the first time that they have shown each other, done the ID thing, yes.
Mm-hmm.
However, When they introduce themselves, Dean says his name is Dean, but the name on his ID says Samuel Cole.
Oh my God. You know what? Haley was in such distress. Her brother's missing.
Right.
She's just, not paying attention. And also to look at that beautiful face. I mean, not to, set the fact maybe she's not heterosexual. I don't know. But even if you're not, looking at his beautiful face is hard to, do. When you're in distress too,
I'm pretty sure that if someone showed up at my door and he looked exactly like Jensen Ackles and he said, I am from some sort of law enforcement, I wouldn't even look at the ID. I would just be like, okay. What do you need?
Do you
need something?
Need
anything?
A tall glass of water?
Massage. Shower. I don't know.
All the normal things that you do when you invite somebody in. So
I don't know that I would be able to concentrate. So yeah, I get
it. But yeah, so they talk, hear more information, and then they go do some research, right?
Yes, they go to the bar.
That's right. They go to the bar. And then I can't remember. I didn't write anything else from that. The only note that I had was when they go talk to the man, the person who had survived, I pondered, and this is probably so far-fetched, his name is Mr. Shaw, and I almost wondered if that was a nod to Robert Shaw from Jaws, because kind of being like a survivor of like a horrible incident, and I don't know.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past Eric Kripke. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Eric Kripke to have done that.
I don't know. It just popped out at me and I was like, I wonder. But was there anything at the bar? I didn't write anything down from it. Oh, no, I did. I said, the laptop. With all the stickers on it.
Oh, that poor laptop.
Poor laptop.
It goes through a lot. All I wrote was, so I have been watching this other show that I will not name because I'm about to say some shitty things about it. But this other show, Jensen's in it.
Go on.
When they are giving backstory and they're going through that sort of exposition, it's so stilted and sounds like acting, and it drives me crazy. At least I feel like the way they do it in Supernatural and first 2 episodes, it doesn't sound fake or weird or like they have to. It does kind of sound natural, like actual thoughts. I know that in some episodes later on, it can feel a little stilted, or like, why are you telling me? I know. But this section, it felt less acting.
Kind of more conversational, I think, than just kind of like an info dump.
And it is an info dump, but it doesn't feel like such a... Because it literally is like, and then there is this person, and they go over there. That's what the other show sounds like, and I want to die.
Yeah.
So I just want to, like, give props to, like, Jared to spew a whole bunch of, like, info, and
I mean,
it sound conversational.
Agreed. And I think that what helps it is kind of also that petulant, like, vibe still, as we've been saying, kind of in the background. Yeah. I did have a note. I do like the role reversal of Sam getting angry because they're not finding Dad instead of babysitting and helping finding Haley's brother, which is what you mentioned earlier. Yeah. Like, because in season 2, oh no, I can't remember the name of it, but they're helping the ghost move along. And Dean is obviously very, why are we doing this? Blah, blah, blah. But it is interesting to see Sam kind of in that mindset of just like, I don't want to be doing this. I want to go find Dad.
Yeah. And then when we get to the scene with the old man, Dean being so pushy and calling him on his shit, Like, he's like, I don't know. We're not going to do this. We all know that you know what's happening, and I need you to just tell me. And then Sand comes in being, like, this sweet boy who gets the person to talk, and it's good cop, bad cop. And it's not the first time that... You can tell it's not the first time that they've played this game, and it's definitely not the last good cop, bad cop.
Oh, it's so good how they do that. It's just... It's delightful.
And that old man's story is really terrifying. And
it's terrifying. And
you know what? You might be right, because the way he tells that story is very reminiscent of Shaw and Jaws.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then the next thing I wrote was after that with the corporeal. It's a great word.
Oh, yeah. It is, again, the table setting, because if Dean would have said that in, like, season 4, Sam would have been like, yeah. Like, you know, like, we say this and talk about this all the time.
Why are you being a weirdo?
Because it's a new word that's being thrown into, like, when they talk about EMP and, you know, someone has to explain to the audience what EMP is and, you know, demons and all, you know, whatever. So it is so funny for them to have to corporeal, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's good. It's good. I love it.
And then we get to the trunk again. And we get sassy, snarky Sam again. And the only thing I wrote was, like, later seasons, Dean would have either had another heart-to-heart there or took a swing at him.
Oh, you're so right.
Because he is being a little bitch.
Yeah. I think my note about him getting angry about not finding Dad is meant to be at that point, about him getting very up in Dean's face about it.
He does get up in Dean's face about it.
So funny.
Also, side note, I love the way that Jared is when he gets angry. Because he puffs up his chest like he's trying. He's scary. You notice that?
Yes.
And it's a Jared thing. It's not a Sam thing, because I also watched Gilmore Girls, and he would do that in Gilmore Girls. Like, he's a puffer fish. He will puff his chest out.
Bless. Love
You're
it.
like, oh, you're just a little boy.
You're just a little boy. You're just so small. Puffing out your chest.
Yeah.
Gosh. So then they meet up with Haley and I can't remember all the Ehrenreich's character name. And
her brother and the hunter.
The hunter that they're teaming up with to go tromping through the woods to find the brother.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, I don't do shorts.
I have that written
Come
down
on.
too.
Love that. The M&Ms, which come into play later.
Yeah. Yes.
So good.
It's the most honest I've ever been with a woman ever.
God, what a shit. I also did write, oh my God, the music and soundtrack in this whole part, so extra, so annoying.
Yes.
There are some scenes where throughout the series where I'm just like, what are we doing?
Why?
Is this carnival music? Are we at a circus?
As far as I know, there's only one episode where there's a carnival and circus. Why are we bringing it into every episode?
Yes.
There are some music choices, especially season 1, where you're like, what? We're just trying to show the passage of time. We don't need to, like, yeah, da 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 da. I'm being overdramatic. Bizarre. It wasn't that, but
it's so like,
yeah,
like, it's just so all over the place, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have a panic attack about this.
Too much.
Oh, God.
Too much noise.
Too much.
And then they get to that section, and where they notice that there's no bug sounds.
Ah, yes.
And the first thing I thought was, that hunter would have noticed.
He probably would have. Yeah.
I'm a camper. I just camp like a normal amount. I'm not even like a crazy camper. And I would be like, kind
of weird.
Why aren't there any bug noises? This seems weird.
At what point did they... At what point did they find or figure out that it was a Wendigo?
I think it's right about then, because
Okay.
there's no bug sounds. They start to get suspicious. They find the campsite, and they see that it's destroyed, but not enough blood to have, like, killed everybody, and there's no
Right.
bodies. And then Dean starts tracking,
Mm-hmm.
and then Dad's journal comes out.
Oh, the journal. That's right. Yeah. My favorite thing from this part is when Dean holds up the gun and says, well, this is useless.
Yeah.
And just the way he says it, again, these little Jensen-isms
Yes.
that are so good. He holds up the gun, the way he says it, perfect.
But also, it goes back to this idea of he would know. Like, this is only our second meeting with these characters. We don't know what they know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know anything about this world. We're being introduced to it like the civilians are. But the way that they are just like, well, it's a fucking Wendigo. I can't shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not, like, actually looking in the book going, oh my god, okay, how do we kill it?
Yeah.
The fact that they're like, oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah. I love that. Yes. I think the fact finding out with the audience, so good in this episode.
Right, because they don't go, oh no, we can't use a gun because gun does nothing. It's well, this is useless, which is the same words, but told in a much better way. Thank you, Art Kripke, for writing it really well.
Really good. Love that. Again, I love Sam's petulance in this scene of just being like, let's just get the fuck out of here.
We gotta go. We gotta get these people out of here.
Get these people out of here. But then, what happens? What happens?
I don't know what happens.
The most iconic line reading, probably in all of the entire series history of Supernatural.
These 4, 1, 2, 3, these like 6, 7 words.
Yes. Where I just think it is obviously the crux, very emblematic of the entire series, obviously. But the fact that I did wonder, did Jensen know that when he said, saving people, hunting things, the family business, that it would then be in every single recap to ever exist for the show?
Ever.
Do you think he knew that at this time?
No, I don't think he did. And because the way he does it is too perfect. I think that if you know that, like, oh shit, this is the show, this is the line, that you might fuck it up. But he says it so perfectly of the saving people, hunting things. Hunting things.
He has that, like, saving people, like, that convincing. Oh, it's great.
Again, if you don't know, saving people, hunting things, the family business. That is the catchline. Catchline?
It is the thesis
catchphrase?
Statement, catchphrase, whatever you want to say.
Of Supernatural.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Eric Kripke knew that that was going to be the catchphrase, or if he just wanted it to be. Do you know what I mean?
I wonder. Yeah, if he made that happen, if he, like, made that push happen. I don't know.
Or if he was like, he's like, how do I need to describe this show.
Yeah.
And describe what we need to do.
Boil it down. Mm-hmm.
Saving people, hunting things, the family business. That's what we do. And then it became...
Could have just been a lucky stroke thing where, you know, like, be like, oh, what a great line, you know? And then that just becomes the thing that is kind of all the episodes rally around, and it kind of comes emblematic.
Great line, great delivery. And they were like, fuck, we struck gold.
Gold.
Also... right before that scene, although that scene's really good, and then I'm going to go back to that scene because there's something I want to say about it. But I always think it's funny. This is the first time they tell the civilians what the fuck is going on.
Oh, yeah.
And they never believe them. In 15 seasons, they never believe it. Ever. And also that hunter guy, I wanted to punch him in his stupid face. The way they're, like, bickering back and forth. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Of, like, You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. I was like, literally, whip your dicks out and measure them, boys, because it'll be so much faster than what's happening. But this is going back to the talk wit around the journal. This is Dad's journal. He gave it to us. We need to go out, save people, hunting things. And Sam is like, we gotta find Dad. We gotta find Jessica's killer. That bugged me this time around for some reason. I think because we gotta find Jessica's killer. We know. You think you're just gonna, like, your dad hasn't been fucking hunting this goddamn thing for 20 plus years? You think that, like, once you join, you'll catch him? Like, it just...
I guess it's the grief talking.
It is.
Yes.
But
however, I totally know what you mean. It's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, let's go.
We weren't before.
We weren't before, but now we're really gonna.
Your dad hasn't been doing it for 20 plus years, but I'm sure you'll be a real big help. I mean, I guess they kind of end up being that.
They kind of are, but I know what you mean. Yeah, that's funny.
Drove me crazy.
I love that. Then, yeah, he also says the killing as many evil sons of bitches as I can.
Have that written down too, because that's all in the recaps as well.
So good.
Except for I think they ADR it because it's not said the same way.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because, like, in the recaps, he goes, "Killing as many evil sons of bitches as I possibly can," and that's not how he says it.
Very emphatic. You're right. Emphatic. Emphatic.
I like emphatic. That's a great word.
That's great.
It's like a portal.
Yeah, because I think in Wendigo, when he says that, it's more of kind of like a just like, yeah, killing as many evil sons of bitches as I can. Instead of killing as many evil sons of bitches as I
possibly can.
Yeah, being all emphatic. I did again write, God, I hate the score.
It gets a little weird right here where they're like running through the forest. Also, they take the hunter guy. He gets up in the tree.
Yep.
Wendigo kills him, right? Then they go to like search and find him. Then they come back and their packs are gone, right? And then they're gonna go out and like they're gonna hunt that Wendigo, and he has a Molotov. They took their packs. Dean. He has a Molotov while they're going back through the forest before they get taken. He has a Molotov.
Oh.
Where did he get alcohol to make a Molotov? Did he just have alcohol in his pack?
I mean,
he might. Okay, it's fine. He probably did.
Dean Winchester.
He probably did. But they took their packs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Little plot hole. That's fine. We won't worry about that one.
I'm just gonna poke all the plot holes.
No! How dare. I did write, I love how Sam, Jared, whatever, when they finally are being led through the woods and they realize that they're being led through the woods, and he looks up at the claw marks and he goes, I was thinking the claw marks were too distinct. And I don't know the way he says it and the way he's like looking up and stuff. I was just like, oh, Jared. Oh, Jared.
Oh, Jared.
Ah, Jared. So cute.
And then following the M&Ms.
The M&Ms. Dean equals smart for the M&Ms is what I wrote.
He is really smart for the M&Ms.
He's a smart boy.
Also, I like that the writing direction of taking Dean and taking Haley and making Sam have to find Dean and have to be the leader.
Yep. Oh, it's such a good idea. Yes, because if it was Dean with the younger brother, then that would just be like,
of course,
yeah. But have Sam step up and be like, okay, I guess I actually do. Now we are forced to save people and hunt things.
Yes, now we are forced, and
we have no choice but to save people and hunt things.
And I think it makes him go, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. What am I gonna do? Just leave this kid?
Mm-hmm.
Leave Dean? I can't do that. I don't know.
You're going to be a part of the hunt whether you want to or not.
Sorry. So you might want to just pull your panties out of your butt.
Poor Sam.
Poor Sam. I'm so ragging on him. He's just so... I didn't realize, like, how... I think because my brain, since I've seen every season, has an idea of how Sam is.
Totally.
And I forgot that season 1 Sam is...
petulant.
So petulant. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, he's tortured and traumatized. Literally, that boy is traumatized and throughout the whole
he just learns
series.
To rein it in a little bit
does
more.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So funny. I do love how the mine, when they finally, you know, they reach that mine there, there's a big sign on it and it says toxic. And I'm like, I don't think a mine would ever say toxic. It would say like dangerous, collapse. Like,
I think I saw the same thing and I was like, why would it say toxic?
Why would it say like,
granted,
okay.
I do live in Utah. We don't have a lot of like mines. So maybe, but it didn't, I mean, I guess it kind of looked like a coal mine, but they don't really have coal mines in Colorado.
Like a gold mine or something. I don't know.
Most of the mines out west, out here, are like gold, silver. Yeah. They're like jewels.
But if somebody was going to try to keep somebody out of a mine, toxic would not be the first thing I would put. Like, this shit will collapse on you and you will die, you know?
Right, then I'm not going to go in. But if you say toxic, I'm going to be like, that was like 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
It's not
fine.
toxic anymore. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in.
So, I don't know. Dumb side note that I was like, huh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Then we get to, they're searching in the tunnels. We're looking around. Oh my God. We run into a hurted Dean. A Dean who is hurt. My favorite kind of Dean.
That is your favorite kind of Dean.
It's my favorite flavor.
Also dirty. So it's like
so dirty.
Dirty, hurty Dean. Come on.
So good.
That is literally what I wrote down. BT dubs.
Yes.
Dirty. And for my favorite kink, dirty, hurty Dean.
You are speaking to me the words.
I know.
That I have been. This is who I am. This is who I have been for the past 20 years.
It has been in your soul. I know.
It's been in my soul.
How can he be that hot?
It is a question for the ages. Even now, in the shows that he is on, and I'm just like, my God, has anyone ever hurt as pretty as this man?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, the argument could be made. There are, you know, I guess there's instances of like, one of the ones that comes to mind for me, just because it was such a formative movie for me, was like The Princess Bride with like Wesley, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
you
know. First thought that ran through my head was Steve Harrington.
Oh.
He looks pretty good when he's dirty and hurty as well.
100%. There is I would be happy to make a list for anyone who would ask me the men who I find extremely attractive when they're hurting.
If you want to know, email us and we'll give you the list.
Oh, I will be happy. Absolutely. Like, I'm surprised I just don't have one like ready to go right now.
It's because Jensen is the gold standard.
He really is. I'm sure others would argue for different, but I stand my ground. I think he's
I'm right next to you.
Yeah. And then flare guns, those will work. That whole sequence.
The gun flips.
So good. So good. Everyone looks hot.
Yes.
So good.
I taste good. You want some white meat,
wink,
bitch?
He does the wink first. He does
do the wink first.
Come on. Then, yes, chow time, you freaky bastard, I taste good. Why is he the way that he is?
I don't know. Although, when he is, yes. Now, I was going to go on something else, and then I got distracted by the thoughts of him winking at me, being dirty and hurt. But then they're running through the tunnels and everything. But when Dean goes to shoot the Wendigo, The pirouettes that fucking Wendigo makes as he's
pirouette.
He's like pirouetting away from the gunshot. Oh
my god.
Because he's like so twirling away from it. And it looks like pirouettes. And it makes me laugh.
That's
so hard. And the CGI is terrible.
It's so bad. I mean,
like the first little shot of the Wendigo, terrifying. He's pretty scary. Mm-hmm. But that's like a practical shot, right? It's a guy in a mask. They did great with that. Terrifying. But then to show that he's like super fast, he does that fucking pirouette.
Hate it.
And then catches on fire, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I did put like, oh god, the special effects again here. Did we also mention the want some white meat, bitch?
Yeah, I did.
It's good.
You want some white meat, bitch?
Want some white meat, bitch? Yeah, the again, I don't think we've improved on these special effects here from the woman in white.
No.
Collapsing into a CGI puddle in the first episode to
they're
now
like,
the fire.
They're like 5% better.
Maybe 5%, yeah. Only because I think they don't make the sequence go as long
correct
as the women in white
yes.
one. But like, yeah, it's God bless them. They're doing their best. I couldn't do any better than they could, but man,
I know.
You do wish it was you know, if we could have just stuck to more practical stuff maybe. But I don't know. I'm not a TV person.
I'm not a TV guy. I know they were trying to make it cool, make him look really fast, and he looks terrible. And then they're like, how do we set something on fire? I don't know.
Computer, 2005. Click, click, tap, tap.
That was me.
Done.
Clock, clock, clack, clack.
Special effects. And then, yes, they find out that, of course, I can't remember the name. The brother is alive, hanging. They get the poor boy, poor man, poor child down. And they escape.
They do.
Covering all my bases here.
No, I know. It was good. I appreciate it. And then, they escape. They get down there. They're telling the officers that it's a bear.
It's a bear. It's a huge bear.
It's a friggin' bear.
Friggin' bear.
And then Dean again. Must he cheap in the moment?
Must he cheap in the moment. Aw, he looks so good. Yeah. It is so... Anyway. Yeah, he's got, again, the dirt. He's got the wound on his neck there. He's being all flirty with Haley, and she's like, nah, I'm not taking your shit, you know? Like, she's being cool as hell, and I love it.
I wish I could be as cool as Haley. I would never.
Dude, don't we all? She's pretty cool.
And then it ends with
with Sam driving. Which he, Dean was like, I'm not letting you touch my car, but clearly he's okay with it in episode 2 already. So
I think this is what I think. So Dean is giving him some autonomy over his life, because right now he feels like he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? And it feels like such a good big brother moment to be like, yeah, I'll let you drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then
kind of giving him having a moment to be like, you know what, I know you're going through a hard time, go for it. And then, like you said, having that autonomy, being able to be the quote unquote leader, if you want to call like driving the car being the instigator of now moving forward to find the next our next path.
Yes. And then Fly By Night by Rush, which I love.
Yeah, man. God, just it's perfect. It's beautiful. It's great. It's lovely.
It is lovely.
Lovely.
It was a good time.
It was a great time. I enjoyed myself. I think I wrote fewer notes in this one than I did because I was just kind of enjoying it.
Watching it.
Yeah.
So what is your rating after watching it?
Let's see. I gave it a 7 before. I would give this an 8.25.
Ooh.
A little bit higher.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but it was enjoyable. Better than what I thought it was going to be. What about you?
I gave it an 8.
An 8. Okay.
So I did go up to an 8. It is better than I remember. There are some cute, fun lines by Dean, like the saving people, hunting things, the family business line. I mean, that's got to raise it at least a whole point.
You're so true. So right.
But the story and the plot, they're just kind of okay.
Yeah.
I do like Monster of the Week episodes. This one was just a little cheesy. However, I do know that we have some worse ones.
Yeah. We say worse, but also looking back on it 20 years later, it is a little endearing. Like at the time you're kind of like, oh boy, but it's a little endearing.
I mean, there's a few in season 1 though that are they're notoriously bad.
They're known for being the kind of the butt of the joke of the season.
So I'm kind of curious, since, like I said, I have not watched Bugs or Route 666. Is the Benders season 1?
It is. I love the Benders though.
Really? I have not watched any of those for a long time.
Okay.
So I'm kind of curious as to how I'm going to feel about those.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Favorite line?
Oh gosh. I think for me, it probably has to be, I mean, I know the saving people hunting things. I mean, but that's just like that's like a league of its own, right? Yeah. Just in kind of like organic, just non sequitur. Again, like we said, dude, check out the size of this freaking bear. It's got to be my fave. How about you?
Same. It is. Dude, check out the size of that freaking bear. Favorite line.
So good. I love it.
I think I rewound it like 4 times because it made me laugh every time.
Well, this has been fun.
It has been fun.
I like doing this with you because I like you.
I like you too. Oh
my God.
I like doing this with you as well.
Thanks.
So I guess we'll keep doing it then.
Good. Great. So next time is
Dead in the Water.
Dead in the Water. Also, I have fond memories of that one, so I'm curious to see
if they hold up.
Yeah, if they hold up. I'll have to see. We'll see.